All right, today we're stepping into something a little different. We're talking about an interactive horror experience where you don't just watch the story unfold, you actually control it. And the whole thing is built around the chilling world of Edgar Allan Poe.
See, the whole experience really boils down to this one simple but incredibly powerful question. What if you weren't just a passive observer? What if, at every single critical moment, the decision of what happens next was totally up to you and you alone? And that's exactly what this is designed to be, a personal journey. Think of it kind of like those old school choose your own adventure books, right? But this one is absolutely drenched in that specific kind of gothic, psychological dread that only a master like Poe could ever cook up. Okay, so how does this actually work? Well, the entire experience is framed at your own personal descent into darkness. From the very first click you make, you are the protagonist. There is no one else. You're not just reading about some character trapped in a terrifying situation. You are that character. Every decision, every single turn you take directly alters the story, pulling you deeper and deeper into Poe's incredibly unsettling world. But how exactly do your choices shape the narrative? I mean, what does that really look like? Let's break down the mechanics of how you'll be navigating this abyss.
The system is actually deceptively simple. At these key moments, prompts are going to appear on screen, forcing you to make a choice. The second you decide, bam, the story instantly branches, taking you down the exact path you've chosen. It's a totally seamless and immediate shift.
And this is the crucial part. No click is wasted. Every single decision has a real consequence. It could literally mean the difference between escape and madness, or between a moment of silence and a sudden horrifying discovery. That choice, and whatever happens next, rests entirely with you. Now, what kind of horror are we even talking about here? Because this isn't just any spooky story. This is a deep dive into that very specific, macabre world that Poe absolutely perfected. This whole experience is steeped in the DNA of Poe's greatest hits. You'll find themes from his most famous stories, that deep despair from the Raven, the intense claustrophobia of the Pit and the Pendulum. It's all about his signature elements, those unseen terrors, ambiguous shadows, and that slow, psychological decline into madness. It's also really important to understand what kind of horror this isn't. The creators are super clear about this. This is not a jump scare factory. The goal is pure atmospheric horror. It's all about building that sense of dread, that slow-burning tension, and a psychological unease that will stick with you long after you've clicked away. And to really pull off that atmosphere, the production quality has to be on point. So you can expect some absolutely stunning visuals and an evocative sound design that are all crafted to pull you completely into Poe's bleak and kind of beautiful world. So, what's the ultimate result of all these choices and this incredible atmosphere? Well, it's the ability to craft your very own, totally personal nightmare. The path you take through this story is going to be a direct reflection of your decisions under pressure. Are you going to be brave, cautious, or will you just give in to fear? Your choices will literally tailor the narrative, making your journey truly 100% unique. And because your choices matter so much, there isn't just one conclusion. Nope, there are multiple endings to discover, which of course invites you to go back and see what would have happened if you just turned left instead of right. Ultimately, what this whole project represents is a real attempt to innovate. It's taking the standard video format we all know and just transforming it into something dynamic, interactive, and deeply personal. It really is pushing the boundaries of what we can expect from the platform. And finally, what happens after you've survived? Or maybe not survived? The experience doesn't just end when the story is over. There's a call to join the community that's already building up around it. The creators really want you to share your unique path down in the comments. What choices did you make? Which ending did you get? And they also encourage you to, like the video, subscribe for more projects like this, and most importantly, dive back in. Replay the whole thing to see if you can uncover every single chilling secret. So we end with this final lingering thought. When you are completely stripped of the comfort of a predetermined story, when every single action has a real consequence, who do you become when you're alone in the dark? It's a question that sits at the very core of this entire unsettling adventure.